Hello, how are you? I appreciate you stopping by, and today we are going to be making some more gift tags for ideas for this year. I'm using Mama Elephant stamps and dies, and everything that I use here I will be sure to put down below in the description so you can take a look. Okay, so I begin by stamping my images. I'm using the O Penguin tree and the O Puppy tree stamp set from Mama Elephant, and I'm just using the loose images that they have in there. I'm not using the actual tree because I'm saving that for another video. So I'm stamping this using an alcohol-friendly ink, which is Memento Tuxedo Black. And in here, you're going to see that I'm even putting two more stamps that are reindeer stamps. Those are actually an old design of mine that I used. This is inspired by that, actually. I made stamps or images that are wearing pajamas. So in year 2020, that is the year we all stayed in pajamas. So I decided that, I'm going to make my images wearing pajamas as well. Okay, so here you'll see that I'm pulling out my Ohuhu markers. Those are the skin tone markers that I got. And I also pulled out some of the Copics that I need just to color the pajamas. It helps that you have swatches of the colors that you need. So actually I have that referenced to the side there, to the side of the camera, just so I know exactly which color markers that I need. Okay, so the colors in here for the Ohuhu markers are actually, like I said, the skin tones, because I wanted my images to be a lighter shade, not really like a dark brown or something. I just wanted to make sure that I'm using the lighter shades in there. For the pajamas, like I said, I am going to be putting some polka dots in there, just to get the illusion that they're actually wearing pajamas, because like I mentioned, the year 2020 should really go home because it's been a very trying year for us, for most of us, I guess. Okay, so in here you can see that there is a baby pink puppy and a baby blue puppy. All of them I will be later on putting a gel pen on to do the dots, and it's gonna look like they are wearing the pajamas. And about those reindeers, I know I have them here, but at the end of the video I actually didn't end up using them. I remembered the design I had before, that's why I included them here, but of course I can use them for some other tags. So yeah, and here is the gel pen that I was talking about. It's the Jelly Roll 0.5, I think it was. And then yeah, I could either, on some of the critters that I had, I actually put some stripes in there even, and some squares, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna stick to the polka dots because they're much cuter and softer to the eye to look at, I think. But yeah, that's exactly what I did there. And then the tags that I use in here, I believe I got it from Pretty Pink Posh, and then the circle diet actually comes with that as well. You're gonna see here later on that I'm actually going to be die cutting them. And yeah, and here's a closer look of those tags. I like the gingham part in here too, because it's like everywhere you go, everywhere you look at now, and shopping malls and everywhere, everything is gingham, very rustic and everything. That's why I said, you know what, let's do this. We gotta do this. Okay, so now I'm just putting some blush in there because they gotta have blush. They gotta have it. Okay, and shortly in here I am going to be die cutting them. Even before I had the Cricut machine, I actually have a Cuttlebug. It's a manual cutting machine where it uses plates and die cutting, the die cuts. That's what I meant. Okay, that's what it was. That's what it is actually. So I load my plates with the die cuts in there. I crank it up, and then it will give me a die cut version of the images that I want. And that one I actually ended up die cutting in craft paper as well, so I have the backing where I can actually stamp the to and from for there. For this, I think I made a total of 7 tags for this. I had different colors too. I have gray, I have white, and I have red. And just for the heck of it, I also tried it in black, just so I know what it looks like with black and white gingham. So there they are. So for this stamp set, it is also from Mama Elephant. Puffy Greetings, I believe it is. I just saw their website, and right now, as I am as I am filming this, they're actually out of stock. But you can definitely use whatever you have. I just like this because it looks like a block, and that's actually my favorite kind. Is like it stands out. It's what I'm trying to say. All right, so I actually, when it comes to Christmas stamps, my go-to are Mama Elephant stamps. I have a lot of stamp collections in my stash, but when I find myself making cards or gift tags or anything Christmassy, it's always Mama Elephant stamps that I actually go to. I like their images. They're very cute, and the size of it is just right that you can put it anywhere, into cards, into gift cards. I believe I even made some bookmarks using all these guys. Okay, so now I'm stamping the images so it will dry up. Because this takes a while to dry, that's why I wanted to stamp them first. And I took a leftover black cardstock that I used for the other tag, and that's where I ended up stamping the rest of the sentiments that I needed. I know it's gonna take a while for me to it's gonna take a while for these guys to dry up, so that's why I wanted to stamp them now, and then when they're all dried up, I can just manually cut them around with a little bit of border, and that's what I'm gonna use to add to the tags that I actually made. Okay, so and this one here is the gingham stamp. I have a bigger stamp positioning tool, but I decided not to use it. I just wanted to show you that you can actually use it without the stamping tool. I just flipped it upside down and used my ink, and then I'm just gonna grab a clean sheet of paper and actually just rub it in, and it's gonna give me my image. There you go. That looks pretty neat. And then now I'm gonna try it in a different color, and I'm gonna do the rest the same way. I like I said, I have 7 of these guys, and I'm creating tags assembly line style, so I know exactly how much more I need. And you know, in one sitting, I think this took me at least 1.5 to 2 hours to finish all these. But hey, when it's last minute, and this is actually very therapeutic for me anyway, so I didn't mind. Yeah. Alright, so now that I finished doing the stamps on there, now I'm gonna do the back side of it. And like I mentioned before, I actually die cutted those tags of craft cardstock, and this stamp set here is from Lawn Fund, and it has, I think this is the one that has the Christmas sayings in there as well. So this one says enjoy, and it has to and from, or I think I said to and love for this one here. And later on you're gonna see that I'm actually gonna switch it, because there's another sentiment in there that says for you, so I'm gonna switch it out. And yeah. Okay, now that we have all our pieces ready, we're just gonna put them all together in here. And I am just using a tape runner. I also have double-sided tape there ready just in case I needed it, but I was okay with just a tape runner. Yeah, so you put the front and back, and then I have the circles which are not stamped. I did not stamp those because I wanted the middle part to stand out. That's why I didn't stamp those. I left them out and saved them because I know I'm going to be needing them for later when I assemble all of them. And now I actually, off camera, I did the hole punch in the middle of all of them, and I even have some more extras of the ones that I did off camera as well. So now I'm just picking the twines or the strings that I'm going to be using for them, and I have decided that there's 3 that I can actually use for all of them. And yeah, of course I'm going to go with the black and white for this one in here just because it's so cute. I love it. And this one I decided it deserved the gold. That puppy in there is so adorable. I love Mama Elephant stamps. Yeah, they're always so cuddly looking and so cute, and everything is so sweet with them. I believe that one actually is a release from a couple of years ago, and then the new release for this year 2020 are the penguins. It's funny because I had both the penguin and the puppy tree, and they actually look really similar. They just change the penguins to the dogs, and basically everything else in that format is the same, but still, it's good. It's a good stamp set and I like it. So I bought all of them. Alright, so that ends our tags for today. Once again, thank you for sharing your time with me. Take care, have a great day, and I hope you subscribe. Bye.